Hello and welcome to this SpyParty Winter Cup 2024 group draw. I am your host and this year's tournament organizer Scout, and with me is the founder of the institution Opie Rights.
Hello.
We are here. I have the traditional Santa hat of names.
We love the Santa hat of names.
Yeah.
It's the most high-tech thing we've ever done to pull group draws, and it's remained that way ever since.
It can't be rigged. It's entirely fair, apart from whoever gets stuck in the tip of the hat and gets drawn last. I guess we'll get right into it.
Sounds good.
So, first out of the hat will be... It's Yosh.
Well, I mean, first out of the hat, first to finish his matches in group stages, probably. Yosh is always very quick with those.
Yes, Yosh, an institution, like speedrunning. So, first then, into group dancer will be... Beanie!
Beanie, okay. So we're drawing your New Zealand compatriots. So Lushmoss is next.
I don't, in fact, have any other New Zealand compatriots this year.
Well, then you've gotten them all the way out of the way early, so now you have to just draw yourself.
Oh, well. I mean, Prancer is a good group to go into. And it's Toad Rider. It's
Toad
not
Rider,
me.
all right. No, not this time. Don't have much to commentate on yet, as these, are just the first names into our groups. But as these start shaping up, it'll be much more interesting.
Yes. So, and the first into Vixen will be Guggy.
Guggy, okay. I think he's a pretty scary player. Vixen is, already looking pretty tough. Guggy's up there. Hasn't quite broken into that, upper echelon, maybe, but is always challenging.
And then moving straight on to speed run through the first round into Comet, where it will be Lavanook.
Okay, Lavanook into Comet.
I can't spell. Lavanook might have to speed up a little to fit in with his group name.
True. If everyone's spies in Comet aren't just going crazy, I'm going to be disappointed. And not just because I like fast spies.
You'll be disappointed if everyone's spies in any group isn't going crazy, so...
Okay, that's true, but I'll be more disappointed with those in Comet.
And first into Group Cupid is Hoffnung.
Hoffnung, alright. One of our newer players. Although, has been grinding those games, so...
I think this is the first season cup he's played in, but he's definitely been very active. So, into Donna will be Lefty.
Alright, this is, I think, our first, truly... proven killer, proven high-level player that we've drawn so far. So, don't look now, but Donner might be eating the rest of everyone else alive.
And of course, we don't, in fact, exactly know yet who they will be eating alive, since the bracket will be drawn randomly. But...
That's true. Random brackets this year, which is an interesting twist, I think. And it's been a long time coming. Lots of upsides to the random bracket draw.
So first into Blitzen, it's Opie Rights.
Oh, all right. I get to know who my group mate is before anybody else does, because we are wrapping back around, starting with Blitzen, right?
We will be, and I think it's very apt, this group, for you. You will be blitzing.
Yeah, Blitzen and Comet, both, there are actually a lot of reindeer names that imply going fast. We got Dasher, Comet, Blitzen. Even, if you want to, you can kind of interpret Cupid as falling in love quickly.
If you're really stretching.
Okay, dancing. Dancing is a little bit more cheese, though. We'll leave it there.
Yeah. So, who will have the lovely OP rights in their group? It will be Dr. Balanced.
Dr. Balanced. Is that one of our newer players then?
I think that is one of our very new players. Joined the Discord a few days ago.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm sure he's delighted to find out that he's playing you first.
Well, not necessarily.
So then, going backwards into Donna to join Lev T will be Psycho Sloth.
Ooh, Psycho Sloth. Lev T and Psycho Sloth. Oh yeah, this is gonna be rough for anybody else in that group.
And then to join Hoffnung and Cupid will be Echo VT. I can't say the things.
Well, Aiko and I are meeting up for lunch in a couple days here, and I did promise only not to kill him in real life, but luckily we don't. I won't have to kill him in groups this time.
No sniping of your party.
No, not this time.
So to join Lavanuk and Comet, it will be Banana Bread.
Ooh, okay. I haven't seen Banana Bread around recently, but you know they're actually pretty consistently joining these cups, so comes back for that every once in a while.
Yeah, he's quite a solid, slightly older school player. Will be fun to have him back. And now into Group Vixen with Gaki. Will it be someone who also likes Redwoods?
Oh dear.
It'll be Mad Spy First.
Do you know if Mad Spy First likes Redwoods?
I know nothing about Mad Spy First.
Well, that's I know less than I know, but not by much. I don't believe I've played them at all yet before, so it'll be interesting to see how they perform in this cup.
Yeah, I think it's nice that we have some older returning players and some newer players, which we don't know how they will be playing. So to join Toad Rider and Prancer, it will be Close-so. I'm going to take a complete punt at the spelling, at the pronunciation.
What's that? Clouseau? I'm going to go Clouseau.
That sounds prettier.
Joining Toad Rider there.
Who is a very old returning player, I think mentioned having played in 2018 and just getting back into the game. So that'll be fun to see.
Yeah, brief stint a while back and had been, absent for a little while, but is back now.
So then, of course, most importantly, who is going to join my compatriot Beanie?
Well, now you have to draw yourself, clearly.
It would be cool. It's not me. It's Firelord Ethan.
Well, all right. Firelord Ethan, another one of our newer players, has been. I've seen the name a lot, and Firelord Ethan has been doing, lots of games and investigation into the mechanics of the game. Discovered something about Windows, I believe that was him. So it's an interesting name to be picked into Dancer with Beanie there.
You have to be scared of all these new people with discovering new tech.
That was Skate, but Firelord Ethan in the same generation as Skate in my mind anyway, and that is always always fun to see, a kind of a new crop of players coming up.
Definitely. And to join the old crop of Yosh, we will have Calumet.
Ooh, okay. Calumet, very solid player, proven skill there, and we're gonna immediately just join another player into Dasher with them.
We will. Calumet was once new, but is now quite a regular in the community. And to join
I
them,
mean, I think we all once knew, strictly speaking.
I guess that's fair. And joining them will be Blood Red Yeti.
Blood Red Yeti. All right. Very, very interesting group shaping up for Dasher. Yosh likes to champion being the worst player in SpyParty, so is it a group of life? But, you know, Yosh always is very self-deprecating. He's actually a lot better than he lets on. So
Yeah, I think game count can be misleading when you spend so much time watching and casting and being involved with SpyParty.
Right, yeah. Yosh is secretly better than he would have everyone believe.
So, back to Dancer with Beanie and Firelord Ethan. It will be... Yep, I picked up two. It'll be... Oh no, it's Pofka.
Oh, Beanie and Firelord Ethan joined by Pofke. Another one of, at this point, one of the older elite level players that we have. Always a killer sniper. And the spy is a bit of a slower one, but very methodical, very well executed.
Yes, I think he's definitely historically been quite consistent and definitely a force to be reckoned with. And now into Prancer with Toad Rider, and I'll let you pronounce the second name, thank you.
Toad Rider and Cluzo.
We will have Astatine Effect.
Astatine Effect, alright. Astatine, newer, but has really made a name for themselves in the kind of like the past year or so. Performing quite well, surprising a lot of people in these tournaments. So I'm very excited to see Astatine into this group, where I think it's, they have a very strong chance of getting out into the bracket stage, I would say.
Yes, I think Astatine has come up fast, and so far is looking to dominate that group, but we'll see what the last name comes. Going on to Vixen with Guggy and Mad Spy first, it will be... Oh, it's me!
Oh, there you are. How many times have you faced Guggy now? I feel like that's a rematch. But maybe I'm wrong.
We've definitely been somewhat regulars. I think we most recently met in the round of 8 in the Summer Cup, I think.
So that is a recent rematch then, for sure.
That will be. So that'll be some tough fun there.
Indeed.
Into Comet with Lavanook and Banana Bread will be... It's C-Rams.
Okay, C-Rams. Very similar to Astatine Effect, I think, in that C-Rams has been, one of the new... And I hesitate to even say new anymore, but C-Rams has really been a surprise for a lot of people. Puts a lot of effort into studying the game, into studying opponents, and really gets the results that deserves a lot of the time. So it'll be very interesting to see, champion of the Golden Gold tournament, for example.
Yeah, I think C-Rams is... We don't have so many of them in the community anymore, but he's one solid homeworker, and so you have to be worried about falling into your patterns against him. Into Cupid with Hoffnung and Eiko will be... It'll be Gentleman.
Gentleman with Eiko and Hoffnung, huh? This is shaping up to be a group that honestly anybody could get out of, and I would not be surprised. We'll have to see who that last entrant is, but it's a competitive one.
To be honest, given how Gentleman's been playing recently, I think the other people in his group need to be worried.
Okay, interesting.
He's been on the train. Into Donna with Lev T and Psycho Sloth will be J Scarny 5.
J Scarny 5. Another one of our new players. We do have quite a few of the newer players in this Winter Cup, and that's exciting because you're going to see a lot of matches between them, a lot of challenging some of the older players, and we'll probably see quite a few of them into the round of 16 which is exciting, I think.
Yeah, it's nice to have some fresh blood. So now the most important group, who's going to be facing Opie and Dr. Balanced.
All right, Scout, you know what to do.
Yeah, I've got the right. I've got this paper over here. No. What do we got? We have. Oh no, it's Nebula.
Oh no. All right, this will be great. Woo!
Definitely.
This is what we talked about. This is what we talked about.
Sorry, the rigging didn't quite work out.
No. Don't you dare draw like a Dafash or something now.
So wait, can we find another monster for you? It'll be.
Don't stop.
It's Martini.
Jeez. We just grew it. Poor Dr. Balanced, by the way.
I have to say, this is a rough first group for Dr. Balanced.
You know, Silverthorn jokingly said I'd be out in groups for a disparaging comment of some kind I made, and, you know, it's never happened before, but I'm starting to get concerned.
Yeah, I think Blitzen will be blitzing.
Yeah.
How are you feeling over there?
This is not what we discussed, Scout. What is going on? How dare you?
I mean, it's reparations for the last time you drew me into a group of JF.
I'm upset.
Oh no. Moving
upset.
on.
What can I say? Move on. Draw the last person to every other group. Doesn't matter anyway.
Into Donna with Lefty, Psycho Sloth, and Jay Scotty. It's Who Knew.
Alright, who knew?
Feels like a while since I've played them. For a while I was playing Who Knew every single tournament, but at least so far I will have dodged them this year.
Yeah.
And I think this group is looking rather more balanced than Blitzen so far.
Than the Dr. Unbalanced group.
Oh no. Into Cupid. With Hoffnung, AKVT, Gentleman, it'll be Roxo.
Roxo, alright. That is definitely a competitive group, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like this group is the counterpart to Blitzen. This one seems like it's quite evenly skill matched.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I think Dr. Balance will be offering trades in group places if anyone from Cupid is interested.
Indeed.
Into
I'm offering a trade for my place in this group. What? Get me out of here.
I think no one actually wants to swap in for you.
Are you sure?
It's a bit of a rough time over there.
Open call. Anybody.
Into
Astatine? Come on, Astatine. Pofsky? You want to do Pofsky, come on, you know you can get this group out.
Into
Alright, let's continue.
Into Comet. With Lavanook, Banana Bread, and Sea Rams. It will be Miniorek,
Lavanook, Banana Bread, and Sea Rams. I mean, I do see Miniorek as a relatively clear favorite, 2-time SMC champion. Into that one, I think it's pretty easy to say that that's our clear favorite. But beyond that, it can be tough to say. I'll wait to give my final predictions for that group. But let's keep going.
Into Vixen with Guggy, Mad Spy first, and me. I think most of the very terribly scary people have disappeared at this point, but maybe I've missed someone. So it's gonna be. Oh no, it's Grash.
Hey,
I jinxed myself.
You really did jinx yourself with saying, "Oh, I think all the terribly scary people are gone."
See, look, at least I managed to rig it for both of us to have terrible groups.
This is the opposite of what we were trying to do.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Yeah, sadly randomness is not in my favor this year. So, enter Prancer with Toad Rider, Clozo, and Astatine effect will be... It'll be Cotter.
Oh, all right. Cody is definitely the most experienced competitively player of these three. Cody's been around for a long time. Always been at that pretty solid level. Has had some shots at really high level players. And just is all around quite solid.
Yeah, I think Cotter might be the oldest player in this cup, even.
I don't think so. I think Cody came in after me.
All right. Okay, yeah, the last two names are in the tip of the hat. That's why I couldn't find them. So into Dancer with Beanie, Firelord, Ethan, and Pofka will be... Oh no. It's Adafiyesh.
Adafiyesh. That's very scary for Firelord Ethan. And for Beanie there, Pofke and Adafiyesh are just very strong snipers. And I do believe that on their best day, both Ethan and Beanie can take on these killers and win. So I absolutely not out of the woods for Pofke and Adafiyesh, but you can't help but feel that they're favorites.
Yeah, I feel like these groups, I mean, the last name, which... I'm sure can be deduced, but I can't actually remember who it is. Going into Dasher, and then we'll do predictions after that. So
Indeed.
in Dasher, it'll be Wrestler.
Wrestler. All right. Our final draw for the group draws. There you go. There you have it. There are your groups. Go play matches out, but wait, don't leave yet. We're doing predictions.
Yes, we're doing the how fast can we offend everyone in the community.
Only half the people. Only the people we say won't make out of the groups.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I feel like these groups have ended up mostly reasonably balanced, with the glaring exceptions
with one stark exception
of poor Dr. Balanced.
All right. Well, let's get through this. How are we looking for Dasher? What do you think?
I'm going to say I'm going to put Wrestler first. He's just had a lot of competitive consistency. After that, I think it's going to be a coin flip between Yosh and Kalame.
You gotta commit to one, Scout. These are predictions. You have... Look, I tell this to Track all the time when we do these together. You have to... You can't just punt on these. You've got to actually give a prediction. Come on.
I don't want to become for. Okay, I'm gonna go with Kalame. I'm gonna give Yosh what he wants. I'm gonna tell him that he's not gonna make it out.
Well, I'm putting Yosh first, and I'm putting Wrestler second.
Ooh.
So I think Yosh is gonna have a standout performance, speed running this group 3-0 in the first week, and everyone knows, dang, look at what Yosh just did. On into Dancer. I'm gonna go with the boring an option, unfortunately, for this one. I have too much... I guess I have a lot of respect for people who have beaten me in competitive matches before, and Adafiyesh and Pofke both fall into that camp. So I'm going to put Adafiyesh first, Pofke second.
I think this one is tricky for second, because I think both Beanie and Pofke can vary a lot day to day. I'm going to put first Adafiyesh just for consistency, and then I've got to go for my compatriot and Beanie as second.
All right. On to Prancer then, where I think we're going to see Astatine effect on top. Really coming in strong, coming in hot. And I think that Astatine can do a lot of work in this group. After that, it's very interesting. Hottie... I remember playing Toad Rider. They were rather good in their day, but it's been a while. But Coddy hasn't been terribly active either. I'm going to go with Coddy just because I know more about Coddy and how they play. But it is definitely a close one.
I think I'm going to go Astatine effect first, and then I'm hoping for Toad Rider in second.
All right.
I want some new blood in bracket.
On to Vixen. Scout.
I'm
Here
gonna
to,
say everything is awful, and moving on.
Well, I guess if you won't predict your own group, then I will. I believe in RTO. I believe in the strength and the preparedness of our new TO for this Winter Cup. Scout out in first, and we're gonna say Grash second.
I'm gonna say yeah. Moving on.
On to Comet then.
In Comet, I think that the hulking Minurek in the room has to go first.
Yeah, I do think so. And I have a lot of respect for Serums in particular, so that's my second place pick.
Yes, having been knocked out by C-Rams in last year's SMC, I think that's who I'm going to put in second, but I think Banana Bread also has a decent shot at this group.
Indeed. On into Cupid, which may be our most balanced group of them all. Lots and lots of options for who could make it out here. What do you think, Scott?
I'm gonna go for Gentlemen.
Okay.
Having seen some performances and having more crucially, you know, as you say, one judges other people's strengths by how much they've thrashed you before, and I have definitely been beaten up in some training sessions with Gentlemen, so I'm gonna put him as first. I think it's paper, scissors, rock for who comes second.
You gotta make a decision, Scout.
No.
I keep telling you.
No, not doing it. Actually, no, I'm going to go for rocks, though, because gotta have that Southern Hemisphere gang.
Alright, Southern Hemisphere gang. I'm gonna say Gentleman and Aiko are first and second.
Alright. Into Donna.
Indeed, into Donner, where Lev T is topping the list for me, but it's pretty close after that. I think I'm gonna go with what to me feels like a relatively boring pick and go Psycho Sloth second place.
Alright. I don't know. I'm gonna put Hunu first. I think Hunu has been like improving and definitely just been going from very solid and incompetent to solid, competent, and scary. And I'll put Lev T in second.
Alrighty. That means we're on to Blitzen. Well, obviously Dr. Balance is getting first, so it's a race for second place, as we all know.
Indeed.
Okay, but I always put myself first in my own group. It's just principle at this point,
You just
so I'm
gotta
gonna do
believe in
that.
yourself.
I gotta believe in myself. Believe in myself has gotten me this far. I'm gonna get out first, and I'm gonna say, oh yikes! Between Nebula and Martini getting knocked out in groups, I guess I'll go with Martini. Although that feels so weird to say. Martini getting knocked out in groups, but that is Nebula second place.
All right. I think given how much you've been touching grass recently, I'm gonna have to go for Nebula and Martini.
Just because I touch grass sometimes doesn't mean that I can't snipe a spy. How dare you?
I mean, there is no shame for whoever doesn't get out of grouplets, and I think.
No, I do think that's true. And it would be, if any group were to knock me out of groups in the first, like for the first time ever, it definitely would be this group. I've survived some groups of death before, but this one's really up there.
Yeah, sorry about that. So,
Can't believe this. This is why I always did my own group draws. Come on.
Yeah, you know that's
Okay,
the problem with
rig it.
Yeah. So I think that concludes our group draw. Everyone is welcome to start playing their matches from now, and has just over 3 weeks until we will see everyone again to draw out the bracket.
Draw bracket stage, yeah.
So good luck, have fun, and we will see you back here for some casts.